I finished the semester at grad school and I went to the Lego store to celebrate. Yep, I went to the Lego store again. This is a bag of a large PAB box from the Lego store. We're going to see what pieces I bought from the PAB wall. And also we have this big package from Lego Shop at Home that has some sets that I was not anticipating on buying until there was a combination of 3 gift with purchases at the same time. And so there was one set on my wanted list I bought, and an unexpected set that I was not ever planning on buying, but then I realized would make for a good little storyline. So I did. I bought it, and you'll see what I bought right now. Stay tuned.
I know that there is QAnon, Illuminati, 4D chess theories. I reject all of them.
So we'll see what's inside my PAB box afterwards, because we're going to tear into this package. And I realized that there's this pull tab on these packages that Lego is using. They don't rip as well as you'd want it to, but you can get through it if you use your brute muscle to tear it open. You can get this thing open. You can get it open. There's going to be a lot of jump cuts right now. Tearing it off like a band-aid. But no, you have to cut these sides too. And so tell you what, there was actually a while there where I could not find my Stanley knife, but I only found it about 2 weeks ago, and I have to do another jump cut. Gee, these boxes are annoying to open. Did not used to be that hard to open. But to give these boxes any credit is, if you make the right cut lines, it is easy to get your fingers underneath the flaps so you can lift it open like that. After that eternal struggle where we might be able to get into this, oh wait, we can't, because there are these extra snap connections. Why, Lego? Why? So after all of that struggle, this is the content of my haul. And already I can see something that will be transformative across Lego's products. So until I'm ready to address that, let's look at what I actually got. I finally got the Up house, because I was one of those people who actually saw the movie Up in theaters back in 2009, and I wouldn't have ever bought this if I didn't like the movie Up, which I do. There's some nice figures right there, and so I wasn't ever planning on buying that until some of the Disney sets were one of the themes that qualified to buy one of these polybags. And also, I've been talking about in my live streams and in some of my videos that I'm a Formula 1 fan, and I'm so much of a Formula 1 fan that I decided to buy the Duplo set. This Duplo set is better than you might think because it includes pieces for all the teams, and since it has 3 of the Duplo race car chassis, I can use my 3 favourite teams aesthetically. The Red Bull, when there's no Australians driving in Formula 1, Red Bull racing is my default. Oscar Piastri is racing for McLaren right now, and Daniel Ricciardo previously raced for McLaren, so I can use that. And the Ferrari racing team is just so iconic. Look how beautiful that scarlet red is. Beautiful. And now let's address the elephant in the room. Not the trophy. It's these poly bags. They're paper, not plastic. And for all of the bravado in those little pamphlets that Lego has been including in all of our shop at home orders, telling all their customers that we're making the switch to paper and cardboard packaging, well, Lego finally put their money where their mouth is. I bet none of you guys would have ever expected to see a poly bag in paper packaging, but today is the day. This is proof Lego has finally put their money where their mouth is. I think this is a good change because poly bags are quite awkward in packaging. I do not mind this change, but I know there are going to be some people out there who will not like this change. So, do you like the paper poly bags, or do you think it's too much of a radical change to upgrade them or downgrade them, depending on how you think about them, from plastic poly bags to paper poly bags? Let me know in the comments down below. And also the trophy, which is better than you might expect. And also, I just noticed something about this order. This trophy was supposed to be a bundle with the firework GWP, so I'm going to have to make a complaint to Lego's customer service about that. I got the sets as a backdrop behind me, so let me open this right now. See if I can do it with one hand. Shall I? There, got that open. Let's do a jump cut. This looks like a bunch of black, but it's not, because it's just the 1x4 plates I put on top. So I have a bunch of the light tan 2x2 bricks, and I did this cool stacking technique with the trans clear 1x2x5 bricks, where I put 4 lightsaber blades, bars inside of them, and also had room for a 1x1 rounder tile. So I did that over and over again. And then they also had a bunch of the sand green 1x1 bricks. That's everything in there. So that is my haul, but I was not anticipating buying stuff to get these gift with purchases if it wasn't for the bundle with this as well. The trophy, the Bluey tea party, which has that really nice Bluey minifigure with some cool foliage pieces, and this Friends the Nova's doghouse build. Always like getting the doll's hair, and there's some useful pieces in there too. So thank you for watching this haul. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. This will be in the whole playlist on my channel, so you can go check it out that. So I'll see you the next time I do a whole video, and I'll see you in the next video.